will switch my quest to the main one, which is the Lost City. Requires Atelier level 3. Thank you, pup. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, so we've got main quest. Okay, Glintwood Hollow or Dredger's Mire. So these are both still in areas we've been to. Yeah, figuring out how to harvest that Ashpeak Drake is going to be a little interesting. Alright, well, let's continue main quest. Upper Dynevron. There is apparently an epic encounter here. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so it tells me what the weather is in each place and what the current epic encounter is there. So like right now there's a new epic encounter in Glintwood Hollow, and then there's an Ark of the Stricken Earth in Dredger's Mire right now. So that changes. It's not always the same. And right now the weather's clear, whereas here the weather is miasma. Interesting. Okay. That's good. That's really good to know. So we'll still go to Upper Dynevron, but if I decide I want to farm specific things, I now know how to do that. Oh my. So we've got Riverside on the far side, Atrium of Champions, the Steps, the Spire, Scholar's Walk, Hollowpire Rise, Verdant Gardens, Guild District, and Envoy's Landing. Let's see what this city's all about. Do I need an inhaler? What? For breathing fire breath? So the weather was my asthma? Ha 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 ha. I see you, Moose. You ridiculous thing, you. Oh? Big fire boss, Big Angie.
Incredible. I've traveled all over, but I've never seen a city quite like this.
Dynevron. The Enclave's capital city. The architecture was built to accommodate the Enclave's largest archons.
Oh, good. I thought I'd shrunk using the loom gate.
The city looks as though it's been completely abandoned.
Let's break down the search. Who's got ideas?
Government and archives will establish a history. The closest government buildings can be found in the steppes. You're clearly in Upper Dynevron, so according to our map, it shouldn't be far.
People need supplies. Supplies are in markets.
And the markets in Lord Dynevron.
And there's the bastion at the edge of the city. The military would be involved in any disaster response, and the surge certainly counts. 3 good leads. Bryn, it's your call.
Okay, so we've got quests. Supply run. Search Envoy's Landing for a route to the lower parts of the city. Search for signs of survivors in the steppes. Search the far side of the steppes for a way to reach a military stronghold. That's some crazy looking environment there. Alright, we're in Riverside. It's interesting because also from over here you can see there's like another city looking thing on the other side of this valley here. Sirenite. New material. Maybe, although, oh, maybe that's our, no. See, maybe that's our, like, campground, but I don't think so. Seems a little too grand for where we're hanging out. Oh, interesting. There's stuff over there. There's somebody over there. Maybe giant ice bridge is the strap. That's interesting. That's way farther out than I think I can get to right now. I can break that. I think we already went up and around. Oh, more of these guys. All right. This guy has a lot of health. This is the Atrium of Champions right here. Cloth. And there's a lot going on down here. Some enemies fighting each other. Hi, Lady Aurora. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Nero's been loving it. Yeah, I popped into his stream earlier today, and I told him he was a little further ahead than I was. So I was like, I can't stay. Because, yeah, I think he was this morning where I am now. So I didn't want to spoil myself. But I've been enjoying it. There have definitely been a few moments where the controls have gotten a little janky. But it's an indie game, that happens. You know? And it hasn't been enough for me to detract from wanting to play it, you know? Yeah, no spoilers. Okay, I can probably go across this pretty easily, actually. That's close enough that I can make a little ice bridge. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. Is it a 10 out of 10? Probably not. I don't think I can make it over there even from here. I don't think I have enough. Yeah, my ice, I mean, I might be able to try going, like, building. Oh my god.
And I'm pulling you. Brace for it.
Definitely not Elden Ring, but it's nice. Yeah, exactly. Sure. We'll keep all that. No biggie, no biggie. They rescue. One thing that's interesting is you never canonically die in this game. Whenever you would die, your partner back at the camp pulls you out remotely and like yanks you out of the environment. So yeah, you actually never die or go unconscious or anything. They have a in-universe explanation for why you can keep doing this over and over again.
This must be the Atrium of Champions.
Champions?
The most accomplished weavers were honored with statues.
I feel like there's got to be something over here, right? Yeah, there's a chest. Ooh. Purples. Okay. Good basic mode for someone new to this game style. Yeah. Okay, there's the...
That statue kind of looks like you, Aurea. Could it be...
My mother, Sharian. I knew she was a celebrated weaver before the surge, but this...
Your mother has a statue here.
I suppose she does.
Have you ever played Palia? No, I've heard of Palia.
The Ark of the Living Flame. Lightly armored compared to the others. Expect things to get hot.
Okay, but... Okay, so... No! But the servers are janky. Oh, it grabbed me through the through its legs. of its legs down. Grindy building kind of game. Yeah, I've definitely heard of it. Ow. I wonder if I can, ow. Alright, let's get its back. Cling. Okay. Go higher. Ah, fuck. Almost got you, buddy. Got it.
Another flame strand.
Ember's Servant. Nice. What? Curious what the what that'll do, because it's like going to be a slightly different kind of fire magic. Oh, there's a shortcut gate back, it looks like.
According to the old maps, that path leads to the Bastion, their military stronghold. Got the... Got that one down. The one with the giant scissors.
Ooh. Okay. Nice. So does this lead us to like a new area? Or back to the camp? I'm so curious. Let's explore a little bit more before we go through any doorways.
If the surge hadn't hit so hard, the steps would lead to the spire. Alas. Elected representatives would convene there, including the Eye, Enclave's leader.
Imagine a time when Weavers had our own governing body.
Odd. That art's just standing there.
Interesting. So this one looks like it's a quest ending.
No sign of damage, but there's something lodged in the back plate. It's a thingy.
So technical. I'll take a look later.
Got it. Okay, that's one of our 3 quest points done.
Watch the tangles coming out of that chasm. The surge hit this place hard.
And look, more coral.
Must have been growing below ground.
Would explain why there's so much damage here from the surge.
She climbed up on that little sword. Frost sword and shield. New weapon. We've still been working with our mundane sword and shield this whole time, so. Yay, fire. Interesting, we can go...
Can't stretch the scry any further.
I was gonna say, we can go down here, but no we can't. Whoopsies. It's fine. Oh. Okay. I think we've been around here already. Cool, so let's go. Yeah, we haven't been down here though. We kind of went up and around, I think. Something in here that was glowing. Like there was heat. Okay. Oh my god. We're running out of room. We can get rid of softwood. We've got a lot of that. Hi Ludo, how are you? How's your day going? How's Stranding the Eternals? It's stranding, all right. we got fire today, so now we're not just an icy bitch. We're also a flaming queen. So love that for us. Your day is going all right. Nice. Got him. So mankind can truly expand with fire? Exactly. Somehow we set everything on fire here. Where's my... There we go. My vitality tonics. Alright, and this should be back into the Champion's Atrium? Yeah. All right. Okay, so here was this guy that we beat. We went up there. Oh, there's new enemies here though. Ow. Fuck. And I like that I can sort of trap him there. Ow. Okay. Oh, suddenly a lot of enemies. Alright, so we went. The Verdant Gardens. Oh. I see. I blew something up. Whoops. So we still haven't gotten to Envoy's Landing, Guild District, or Hollowpire Rise. Now there's something here. Okay. Nice of him to just drop dead for me. Oh, hi. More luster weave, huh? What do we want to get rid of? We can get rid of something green, maybe? Hard leather. We've got lots of that. Okay. So Hollowpire Rise is where we are now.
The Hollowpire Rise. Religious beliefs from across the Maiden were practiced in the Enclave. But the Church of the Hallowed Pyre values monuments. They regularly erect temples and shrines.
Better spread their influence.
Why else would a religion invest in property?
Okay. I was like, I know there's another one of you here. Kind of a fun combination. Trap them in a gravity bubble, then set them on fire. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here.
This temple has seen better days.
The high pyre remains intact, though. Built to last.
Oh, there's a couple of these big guys here. Hang on. Thought there was something up here beyond just the chest in there. Yeah. You like chests? Same. Oh, goodbye. Nice. Hearthguard arc plates. Nice. Little secret. New armor. Notice there's a little like hammer on my map, and it says 2 out of 6. I wonder if that's essentially like armor pieces, you know, or like smithing items, schematics found. Because it says 2 out of 6 in the map, and I just went up from 1 out of 6 to 2 after I found that one. Maybe it's telling me how many smithing items there are, mechanics there are in here. cool. It pulled off his shield. The gravity well like yanked off the guy's shield. That was a pretty cool mechanic. I didn't know you could do that. Crazy how like all these statues can be just fully destroyed. All right. Another vitality tonic here.
This must be the Guild District.
Home to numerous trades, magical and mundane alike. Enchanters, smiths, coopers, glass workers, you name it.
Ah. That worked pretty well. Feel like my own fire shouldn't hurt me. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it makes sense that it does.
Loom gate ahead. I'll collect its key swatch. Guild members must have made good use of this one.
This whole game is sort of about like the environment and, you know, things, how your magic changes the environment. So it'd be a little weird if you lit everything on fire and then it didn't hurt you. Okay, there's some enemies there. Makes sense, but it shouldn't. she already has like a crazy amount of resistance to fire. Like she'll be on fire and like it'll kind of barely touch her, you know? Nice. Okay. Unlock. Keyswatch acquired Guild District. There's nothing really around here. Okay, let me see quests. Okay, Envoy's Landing is where we were going next. Place is pretty expansive. Okay, yeah, so this is where we're going for this little part of the quest, it looks like. Envoy's Landing. Come on. Oh my god, why are you so strong?
Maximilian Arden, founder of the Enclave. Judging by the size of this statue, he certainly wasn't shy about his accomplishments.
Come on, give me that.
That arch should lead you to the lower city.
Got it. So I do have to go through these arches to complete these two side quests, or these two parts of the quest. So let me go up and around really quick. Just kind of explore this area. Found to be some useful items around, and then we can head through there. Oh, jeez. Oh, hi. Love that for me. Oh, hi. I just temperature change Vapor Blast him, basically. Okay.
Are these the embassies? Envoy's Landing, yes. It wasn't by chance that visiting dignitaries had to walk across the verdant gardens to meet their Enclave counterparts at the Spire. Upper Dynevron was designed to impress.
How dare you escape? Get flamed. Thank you. Give me all that. Whoops. Just running through the fire. Bye. Something else through here. All right. Hearthguard, Cuisis? Cuisis? I don't know what that means. I know it's leggings, but it's like, it's leg armor. Who's shooting shit at me? Someone's up there shooting at me. Bastard. Okay. So we've already been down here. Go up here, see if I can deal with this guy. Yeah, we went through there. You're pretty weak, so I should be able to kill you pretty fast. The other one, maybe not. Ow! There we go. Ironheart crystal, more of that, that's good. Alright, so we've got two like gates to go through.
The surge clearly hit Dynevron hard. Still, what a view.
Alright. I guess let's go through this. I'm debating if I want to... Really? All this stuff I can't take? Jeez. Whitewood, huh? I don't really want to get rid of that. Cinder-infused linen, huh? Okay. Part of me is like, do I go back to camp before I explore the other parts of the city? But it seems to all be part of, like, this one quest, you know? So I could just do it now. Maybe I'll see how expansive it is to go to these other parts of the city, and if it looks like it's crazy expansive, I'll return and come back. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Lower Dynevron. Yeah, there's a whole other arc here, huh? Yep. Oh. That was something else entirely. Okay. God, so that's a whole thing. Renland Sledgeworm. Yeah, this is a whole thing. So let's actually return. Given that
For a band of weavers who just discovered a long-lost city, you don't look very excited.
The prospect of imminent death has put a dampener on things.
While you were out, I found a note. A warning, actually.
We suspect our Hearthsider friend snuck back into the camp.
The letter cautions us that a phenomenon referred to as the Flood is hot on our heels. The Flood is essentially a torrential wave of deadly raw magic that will completely overtake the outskirts and Dynevron. Apparently this is a cyclical disaster preceded by extreme weather. Anyone caught in it will die, meaning us.
Honestly, that's not the news I was hoping to hear. But it doesn't change anything.
You did hear Dom say torrential wave of raw magic, right?
Yes. I also heard cyclical, and that it was a Hearthsider who warned us about it. Which means our goal of finding out what happened to the Hearthsiders hasn't changed. If anything, we're one step closer to it.
If this flood is cyclical, it means the Hearthsiders are surviving it somehow. Maybe they have a safe haven on high ground, or enchantments of some kind. All this means is we need to track down the Hearthsiders now more than ever. As though
our lives depend on it.
Yeah, that.
Ah, new station upgrades available. Okay, okay. So we've done this part, sabotage. We do all three of these. Oh my god, there's a lot going on here. Yeah, we got new stuff to craft. Frost Sword and Shield. So it's the same basic power, but it has something called Avalanche. So it's probably just better than... $13,111. Okay. $20 power.
Don't forget to block.
Draws upon the Wet Wheeler's magic to quickly create a line of ice spikes to pin and freeze foes. Hold R2 to charge blade. Nice. So it has some built-in frost magic. Bonus armor. Got it. Again, we might as well make it, you know?
doesn't keep you safe, I don't know what will.
Bonus armor. So these seem to be, yeah, these are low resistance, high armor, basically. Can upgrade this.
Fit for a point.
Okay.
The architecture in Dynevron is stunning. It's clear that the Enclave builders were talented. What I wouldn't give to meet them. To think crafters here had stability in their lives, mentors to learn from, and the ability to focus purely on their craft. Such a luxury. And it shows in their work.
If you want to be a weaver now, traveling is a must. But it would be nice to do what we love and have a home.
With a proper forge, too. A full set of tools. Not just what we can fit in the caravan.
Dynevron was home to so many before. I wish I could have seen it full of weavers.
Who knows? Maybe Bryn of Carnhaven will go down in history as the one to restore the Enclave to what it once was.
I like your optimism.
If you succeed, I suppose we'll all have a choice to make.
What choice is that?
Do we stick to life on the road? Or do we put down roots?
You want to talk more?
You know, a quality you share with Aurea is your ability to keep a steady eye on the horizon.
Any comparison to Aurea is flattering. But how do you mean exactly?
The rest of us couldn't help but feel, thrown?
Hi, Lonely Tree,
Say
how
the
are you?
least, upon hearing about this flood that might kill us all. But you cut through the fear immediately and recognized that, flood or no flood, our goal stays the same.
I am a little afraid. But I don't see how worrying accomplishes anything.
Exactly. You stay focused on the bigger picture, and you don't let the details throw you off course, however catastrophic they might be.
We will find the Heartsiders in time.
I know. I have faith.
All right.
Dynevron is simply magnificent.
So, quest. Stranding is good. We're making progress. We're getting new
I have
abilities.
asked our third friend to join us since he demonstrated
And,
such insight with the Loom Gates.
Taking down some bosses. Some
It was
epic
just a lucky
encounters.
guess.
Nonsense. The Loom Gate works. Enough said.
Gents, the, thingy?
Dom said you found it attached to an ark. One that was shut down.
Mm-hmm. No sign of damage, but this part came off easily.
Safe to assume it wasn't part of the original construction then. The arcs are famously durable.
It's not for you. That's fair.
Bryn, think back. How does it compare to the ark we found?
We have fire
outside
now, so that's
the
good.
Exactly the same. Completely motionless. At least, at first.
We should take another look at our newest friend then. Care to do the honors?
Journal update. Inspect the damage arc for devices. Weave strand. So we now have a new flame power. Fragile Embers Servant Resonant. View a fragment of magic with volition to create a short-lived ally in combat. They will fall and fight on their own and heal in heat, but be wary when overly hurt they will explode in a flaming blast. So we can create a little flame dude. Cute.
Same place. Same place. Well observed, Sev. You were correct.
Just a lucky guess.
No more of that. Lady, gentlemen, I think we can confidently assert conspiracy.
2 devices does start a pattern.
And a pattern that must predate the Surge, since we found a device that was outside the Veil.
True. That gives us a what and a when, but leaves a whom, a how, and a why.
And how many arcs have been affected?
It does follow that if we found 2, there could be more.
I'll keep an eye out for tampered arcs.
Some may have restarted on their own, like the one we followed through the Veil.
They're going to fight back, aren't they?
It does seem to be, Allah. Yes.
Ark of the Living Flame Codex compiled.
Dynevron is a treasure trove for any lawkeeper. The history this place contains. It's almost overwhelming, or it would be for a lesser academic.
But not for you.
No. Certainly I can parse through decades of lost tomes and solve the greatest mystery of our time. What happened to the Enclave? Why wouldn't I succeed where other researchers who have spent far longer immersed in Weaver culture have failed?
Well, you've certainly got something they don't.
I do?
Me. Kidding. You've got access to the Enclave.
That's exactly it, isn't it? It's the opportunity of a lifetime. What if I don't make the most of it?
All you can do is try. It's all any of us can do.
I suppose you're right.
Everyone wants to talk.
After seeing the Spire, I can't help but wonder how effective the Enclave's governance was. Did their system work? Was it better than what we have across the Maida? Many questions present themselves.
Do any answers present themselves?
Well, we have the raw facts. If I recall correctly, their government was run by a council that varied in size through the years. At the top of the pecking order were the Eye, the Spindle, and the Axle, all representatives voted in by the council members or various guilds. The documentation currently available to me is rather lacking in detail, though. The succession processes, for example, are unclear.
How does it compare to what you have at home?
Undoubtedly more functional, I'll give it that. The Udean Federation is, to put it plainly, a mess. To the point where our unofficial national dish is a specially prepared meringue that lasts approximately 10 seconds before collapsing.
You alright?
I know we're talking politics, but truth be told, all I can think about now is food.
Kaz might have gathered some herbs. You could try sweet-talking her into mixing something up.
In that case, I think I'll go bother her for a late breakfast. You can't do archival work on an empty stomach, after all.
Fair.
I must ask, to step from here all the way to the capital, what did it feel like?
Arriving in the city felt exhilarating, I guess. If that's what you mean.
No. Dynevron's amazing, we know. I'm asking about the sensation of being transported such a distance. So far, you'd only done tiny hops through the loom gates. Was there any notable difference crossing hundreds of leagues?
Truthfully, there wasn't much of a sensation at all. A flash of light and I was in Dynevron. That's it.
Oh, I see. I guess I was hoping for a little more. It's all right. There will be bigger discoveries.
If you're lucky, maybe on the 100th time through, I'll get unspooled.
That would not be ideal. Though it would be interesting. You know, I'm a little surprised to see a Hallowpire temple take such pride of place in Dynevron.
What do you mean?
I'd always envisioned the Enclave to be a little more progressive. At least compared to Renland, where I'm from. The Church of the Hallowed Pyre has a tight grip on the populace there, to say the least. Not that there's anything inherently wrong with religion, of course. I'm not going to proclaim myself an authority. It's simply that my personal experiences with that religion were quite negative. As was their view on magic in general.
This one wants to talk too.
Brim, I'm worried. We keep pushing deeper into the Enclave. When do you think we'll start working on a way out of here?
We're the first people through the Veil in almost half a century. Don't you think it's worth taking a look around before rushing out?
For all we know, the Hearthsiders are sending the Arks to attack us. What makes you think we're welcome here?
Welcome or not, we still need to find out what's happened after the surge.
You're right. It's not like we have a way out, anyway.
How are you feeling about this whole Archon sabotage investigation, Sev?
The thought of Arks being smuggled out of the Enclave makes me wonder. What else was happening just before the surge?
Distracted.
We can't change the past. Just pick up the pieces and try to figure out what happened. Anyone organized enough to smuggle an Ark outside the Veil had to have had support. They must have left a trail.
You're right. It's just the implications of an Ark being smuggled out. Was someone trying to reverse engineer how they were built? And if so, who?
The best way to put those worries to bed is to keep searching.
Okay. We should be able to upgrade some stations here. Rising Tides. New quest?
An abandoned city like Dynevron. It must be full of supplies we could use. Do you think you could maybe grab some things for me?
You know I'm happy to help. What do we need?
I've noticed there are more arcs in the city.
So have I.
The upside is, according to Lane's logs, the ones carrying shields could be scavenged for Rassault. A metal we could use to reinforce all kinds of gear and facilities. A little heat would help in prying it off the arcs.
All right. I'll come back as soon as I have some.
Great. Thanks, Bryn.
Probably already do have some. Those objects that are defeated or destroyed using heat or cold are considered tempered and have a higher chance of dropping certain rare loot. Cold will destroy low-quality carved and forged. Heat will destroy low-quality woven and tanned resources. Interesting. Let's see if we have enough.
So, spare a little Rassault for a good cause?
Right here.
Perfect. I was actually thinking it would be good to start stockpiling some Akala hide. The nights get pretty cold here, and we could use it to reinforce our tents and blankets for warmth.
I'll be back in no time.
Thanks, Bryn. Please, hurry.
Okay. So we can change equipment. We've got a few different things now. So this was higher armor, but lower resistances. Just kind of lower everything else. If I want to go higher cold, lower heat, or sorry, higher heat, lower cold, I can do that. Upgrade station. We can now upgrade stations. Ooh, a lot more resources needed. So let's salvage some. There's 25. Okay. Upgrade Solace Forge. $50. 24 slots in our pack. 4 Vitality Tonics. Mantle powers to level 3. Let's see if I can get to 50. Probably. Yeah. So upgrade Casman's Caravan. So I can get to, because this way I'll be able to carry more stuff out every time. Might be able to do another 50. We'll do this. And then we'll upgrade the other one later after another expedition or two. Okay, talk.
33, 34, 35, 36. Gods, we'll need more than that.
Everything all right?
Oh, hey. Yeah, I just can't shake this feeling that we're not prepared.
Prepared for what?
I don't know. Maybe the masked figure stalking you, or the hostile Archons at every turn, or... Sorry, I'm doing it again. This isn't on you.
It's all good. But maybe you should take a break. After all, we can't plan for everything.
If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's what we always said at sea.
Right. Lane mentioned you joined the Udean relief efforts.
Ever the gossip, aren't they? Yeah. At 16, I left on Brennig with a trading company to help.
Wow. Isn't 16 pretty young for relief work?
I wanted to go at 15, but it took a year to convince my parents.
I can hardly believe they let you.
After months of begging, I wore them down. I loved life on the water. The rhythm of running a ship. The sun on your face during the day. The waves rocking you to sleep at night. And we were helping people. I think I miss the smell of the ocean the most.
I'm more of a hiker myself. The smell of pine trees brings me home in an instant.
Our surroundings must make you think of Calmhaven a lot then.
For sure. We're missing a mountain or two, though.
There are a few mountains here.
No. Real mountains.
My seafaring days feel pretty far behind me now. It's been a few years since I left to join Aurea.
Why did you stop?
Always mouths to feed. Critical supply shortages. Not just materials, but medicine. It felt like I could never do enough. So I walked away. I still feel guilty, though.
You probably helped more people in those years than many do in a lifetime. Needing to step away from the work doesn't erase all the good you did. There's nothing to feel guilty about.
I guess you're right. I just wish there was a way to turn off the little voice in my head telling me I should have done more.
Well, I'm happy to have a stern word with it anytime you like.
Thanks. I'd better get back to work, but this talk helped.
Okay. There's so much going on here. Gather Akala hide. 8 out of 9. Leaf strand. Kinetic powers. Oh right, this needs to be up to level 3. I only got the others up to level 3. Upgrade. We can actually upgrade this again. Alright, what do you have to say?
So, what was it like? Exploring Dynevron.
It's like nostalgia for something I've never lived. Even abandoned, the architecture is beautiful, but I don't know. I just have this longing to see it filled with weavers.
I know the feeling. Still, I can't help but be a little jealous that you're walking its streets, even abandoned.
You'll be back out there soon enough. How's the wing feeling these days?
Oh, getting better all the time. Don't worry about me.
Interesting. Well, we've got a lot to do in the city the next time. Oop, I didn't mean to sleep. Whoops. Act 2. Interesting. So yeah, we're on Act 2. That said, that is going to be where we wrap up today. We made a lot of progress. We gained some new abilities. We got fire this time, which is great. And I'm excited to keep moving forward with it. This was a lot of fun.